Hiya peeps, Emma here. We are back on an amazing Kaisenheim build. This is one of the most crazy projects because it is part of a giant river complex. Now we are gonna focus on my build today. The overall video with the whole village can be found on Kaizen's channel as well, and I'll leave a linky to that in the description of this video, so you can go and check it out if you want as well. The Emma at the bottom of the list at the end of the video, that's me. So let's take a look at the cliffside build that I made for this project. I went to the cliffs and the people from the Kaizenheim community said the same. They were like, Emma went to the mountains and she never came down again. So I've been spending a lot of time on this side of the cliff, and I thought this was the very first time I made a cliffside base, and I just fell in love with the idea. This was my main section, this is where it all started. But actually I want to start right here, because you might be seeing these beautiful mushrooms. They are bringing you towards a secret. This is not just a panel, this is a hidden room that brings you to a portal, and it takes us right here to this lovely view. And as you can see, we have this amazing build that you could see already, but this is the way to get here. I love decorating with the flags and creating these beautiful walls. It is just a little bit of something different. But let's take a look at some of the other buildings. This cliffside build has a lot of different sections and different houses. As we leave my house, this was my house section. You've got lots of drop-off boxes. As you know, I love drop-off boxes. Let's go to the house right there. That is the community house. I have all these cute little staircases. Here we are. This is where I dropped free snacks, where I dropped free resources. Got a couple of places where you can rest. Of course, I love to decorate with wards. I just love the look of them. And when you go all the way upstairs, this is the place where there are lots of resources that people could just come and get. If they needed something, they could just come and get it here. These were all resources from the Great War farm that I used, and it is an amazing way to just share things with people. Not everyone has a Great War farm. And I used wolves for this Great War farm, so of course some wolf meat and some other wolf resources. Lots of coal, lots of wood, lots of resin, and it could always be used by anyone. Happy playing. And we've got this little chair right here to look over the village. I could basically see this whole village come into action from this cliff of the mountain. It was so awesome to watch this take form. I wish I had a giant time lapse of this place because it was just absolutely amazing. As you might have guessed, this is a giant project that a lot of people worked on Kaizenheim. So all the names of the people that participated in this amazing build are on screen right now, and it is so much fun to see all of those people come together and build something amazing, because this is a project that just a whole bunch of Valheim lovers built together and just made it a complete village. It is so much fun to find fellow Valheim players that are just as passionate as you are, and we definitely found each other with this. Now let's take a look on this house right here. I always love decorating with trophies, and finding a good spot for certain trophies that are a bit bigger is always a really cool thing. This seemed a very perfect place to hang a glyph trophy, have some potions on the side, have a couple of bonfires, all of that stuff. Sadly, I wasn't able to finish this part. I wanted to decorate this place so bad, but just didn't have the time for it. There was so much to do. There is another staircase that goes up right here towards the chairs. There's so many different sections, and it was a lot of fun to make, but definitely not easy. Cut away a couple of these stones so we could go up the mountain. Man, I learned so much from this base. Also building with stone. We needed a lot of stone for this. This is the actual entrance to this cliffside base. If you come from the village, this is the staircase you take up. And you can see it is a little bit chunky. We can really see the changes as we go up the mountains. First a little cottage with another viewpoint. I love the trophy from the rock golem. And right here we have the green kitchen. Yeah, I think it was a kitchen. Oh, and this was the blue part of the kitchen. Oh yes, I remember. All the beautiful blue decorations, some fermenters. Look at all those Great Dwarf trophies. I talked about a Great Dwarf farm before. Well, that's how we got all those heads. Wow. You know what, I talked about this recently in another video, but I actually like the Grey Dwarf trophy. If you know how to use it in decorations, you can do some really cool things with it. And then we go down. Oh, I love the flower pot. Just make giant flower pots with it. This is the Grey Dwarf Brood trophy, by the way. And this was the kitchen. There is so much in this build and there are so many different sections. It was such a long project as well. So much building, so much to be added on. This place is just so gigantic and it is so much fun to build something like this. There's so many different parts of it. There's so much creativity going on. None of us really had a specific idea, or at least I didn't have a specific idea of what this would look like in the end. I just started building and just went with the flow. Be sure to check out my video from yesterday where I built a floating starter village. It was on Kaizenheim season 3, so the season before this. For new people that joined the server, what if they arrive at night? They could go on there and be safe. So be sure to check that out. I'll be posting all the way until Christmas, so be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss a thing. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Daghe!